Hi guys, CA final advanced auditing students must listen to this 3/4 strategy for Jan 26 attempt. And recently September 25 attempt is completed. And you know what? From 3/4 strategy, guess what? How many marks came? 94 marks came. By the way, this is excluding choice question. Question number 4 in descriptive question, I'm eliminating. Excluding that, 94 marks a student can attempt if at all he would have implemented 3/4 strategy by ignoring at least 3-4 big chapters. 3-4, not even 3-4, 5 big chapters, even after ignoring, without even touching that, still the student can attempt for 94 marks of the paper. That's the power of 3/4 strategy, guys. In the September 25, excluding choice, that to remember, fourth question we take it as a choice, so excluding that. The same is gonna repeat for Jan 26 also. By the way, before I discuss about Jan 26 strategy, like this video, comment, what other extra, like in the sense you're expecting with respect to CA final guidance. Okay, just comment below. I will try my level best to come up with multiple videos on that. And your likes and comments will motivate us to do more videos. Obviously, if at all you're just seeing and then ignoring, obviously we also feel don't motivated, right? Fine. Now, this is the analysis of 3/4 strategy. Sir, where can I verify this? Don't worry. You just open YouTube. Okay, CA Ram Harsha, for example. You just open CA Ram Harsha final audit 3/4 strategy. That time, no, I have not given any separate PDF, but I specifically, this one 3 months back I already uploaded. You see here, just a minute. Yeah, you see here what topics I kept here in the video: PSU audit, investigation, digital audit, bank audit. Except these 4, rest all other coming under 3/4. These you should study at last, or if possible you can ignore also, no problem at all. You can either ignore them or you can study at last. This is the analysis, right? Now look at how it came. So bank audit not covered, digital audit not covered, and PSU audit not covered. Rest all other were covered in 3/4 syllabus. Yes or no? And you know what? I will show you. PSU audit is very big chapter. Okay, it's one of the big chapter. It takes at least 10 hours of your time, 10 to 15 hours. Investigation, due diligence, forensic put together will take 10 to 15 hours. Digital audit takes 10 hours. Bank audit takes 15 to 20 hours of time for preparation. Imagine 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30 plus 20, approximately 50 hours worth of time is saved. Again, if you add classes, everything, 75 to 80 hours of time you can save just by eliminating these 4 topics. Now for January, what I did, I am going to add one more topic. For January 3/4 strategy, this time you need to leave 5 topics. Okay, audit of banks, leave it completely. Okay, I will tell you. See, it's not like absolutely leaving it. I name it as last priority. I'll tell you what exactly. Audit of banks, keep it at last priority. Digital audit, materiality, risk assessment and internal control. 4th chapter is there at risk assessment, that one. And investigation and PSU audit. These topics, keep it at last. By the way, you see here only I covered investigation, due diligence, forensic audit. Please study, because those 2 are one hour topics. They're very small. Investigation is quite lengthy. So these 5 topics: audit of banks, digital audit, materiality, risk assessment and internal control, investigation, PSU audit. These 5 topics, keep it as last priority. And you know what? Here on, I am going to freeze this list as it is for May attempt, for September, for Jan 27, whatever it is. These 5 topics here onwards, I'm not going to recommend at all as part of 3/4. These 5 topics, which means simply one line: 3/4 strategy is now freezed, irrespective of the attempt. Irrespective of the attempt which you are going to write, Jan 26, May 26, September 26, doesn't matter. 3/4 strategy is fixed. These 5 topics, only when you are perfect in this 3/4 topics, only when you are perfect in this 3/4 topics, you should touch these 5 topics. By the way, when you are studying, audit, no, first to become perfect in remaining all other topics. No room for C category question, B category, no, everything, nook and corner. For example, you started gap chapter, you started quality control. Each and every element you have to study. Each and every in-depth point you have to be perfect at. The audit of banks, what typically how much time it takes for class plus study? 20 hours. Digital audit will take approximately 15 hours plus class plus study. Risk assessment, internal control take 20 hours. Investigation take 10 hours. PSU audit take approximately 15 hours. So 35, 55 plus 25, almost 80 hours. Literally, if you follow 3/4 strategy, 80 hours of time only on one subject audit you can save. So these topics, don't touch at all until you finish rest of the 3/4 topics. Here, no compromise. Each and every line you have to study. Each and every concept you have to study. No excuse at all. No excuse at all. By the way, suppose you completed 3/4 topics in audit, then immediately don't go to remaining 1/4. No. In AFM, cover major portion, 3/4 portion in AFM you cover. FR, cover 3/4 portion. Now some students are asking, sir, for FR and AFM, DT, IDT, can you give 3/4 strategy? See, here 3/4 strategy logic is very simple. It is your choice. For example, direct tax, just for an example I'm telling you, assessments and appeals, the maximum weightage is 25 marks. Correct? Assessments and appeals, advance ruling, settlement commission, this entire administrative procedures under income tax law, maximum weightage is 20, or worst case 25 to 30. You leave it. Why? Because those assessments and appeals and that entire administrative procedures, revisionary petition, entire that itself takes 70 to 80 hours of time. That eats 70 to 80 hours minimum time. I'm telling you, sometimes it even go 100 hours. Classes plus reading plus remembering, all that entire process takes 100 hours. Leave that. Rest all other, be 100% sure. International taxation, heads of income, charitable assessments of trust, business trust, all entire that 115 series, whatever it is, 80 series, 115 series, all that. So be perfect in that. Just one example I'm telling you. Same way, AFM, derivatives topic is there, forex derivative is there. I know the weightage is 30 marks. Leave it. It's okay. What happens? 30 marks, it's okay, guys. Rest 70%, sorry, 120 marks of the paper, right? Rest 90 marks is in your hand. This is what exactly 3/4 strategy means. These 5 topics, I'm keeping it under 1/4, right? Does it mean no questions will come? Pakka questions will come. 25 to 30 marks questions will be there. 20 marks plus will be there, pakka, from this. It may come in compulsory question, it may come in MCQ, it doesn't matter. Because you are making yourself ready to attempt minimum 85 plus, and September attempt is the proof. 94 marks you can attempt. Go and check May attempt, go and check last year November attempt, last year May attempt, 24. Minimum 85 to 90 marks will be coming from 3/4 syllabus, what I am recommending. In fact, the 1/4 portion what I'm covering here, this 1/4 portion, these are generally lengthy, complex chapters, lengthy chapters. Generally we don't get that much comment on these chapters. So that kind of topics, all these are exactly that kind of topics. Now, by the way, sir, September 25 paper, okay, MCQs, everything I have analyzed. You just freeze this. You can just go back and check. So these are the MCQs, whether 3/4 is there or not, 3/4 covered or not. Whether it is covered under 3/4 or not, I've clearly mentioned. Wherever it is not covered, I mentioned 0. So 28 marks out of 30 marks MCQs came from 3/4, and descriptive 66 marks out of 70 marks of the main paper. Excluding choice, I'm telling you. Okay, 94. So this is the power of 3/4 strategy, guys. Now, remaining regarding other subjects, you have to figure out how to figure out 1/4 topic. Very simple. The topic must be very lengthy. And the weightage from the topic, set of topics, it may be 2 or 3 chapters, or it may be 4 or 5 chapters put together. They're very lengthy, time taking. Generally, we don't get that much command on that, but pakka 20, 25, 30 marks will come in the exam. Identify that combo, which is unique for every student. In audit, I recommended. Okay. In other subjects, you identify. Okay, which is unique for every student. Keep that at last. Remaining all 3/4 syllabus, 100% nook and corner study. Audit 3/4 you study, FR 3/4 you study, AFM 3/4 you study, then revise thoroughly once. Then if you still have time, then cover remaining 1/4. That's what I'm telling you. Are you clear? That's it. So this is regarding 3/4 strategy for CA final. Yeah, I understand, sir. Where can I download this file? Where can I download? By the way, you just scan this. You will be guided through, you will be routed through some playlist. Okay, where in that I will be uploading some marathons and all in future. Okay, now where I can download this 3/4 strategy file, just go to our Shrestha for CACMA website. Just go to the website, click on free resources, click on CA final, you see, then you see here Jan 26, May 26, 3/4 strategy. You just download this and implement it, and I'm telling you guys, you will get fantastic clarity. And coming to CA final, I have an exam oriented course. Trust me guys, entire CA final audit, including case scenario discussion, including past exam questions which are plus 500 plus we solved, MTPs, RTPs, past exam questions, everything, ISA illustrations, TYK, and most importantly, entire concept, 100% coverage, in-depth coverage. We covered it within just 120 hours. Here it is 115, it is mentioned, it is excluding case scenario. Including case scenario, it is just 120 hours. Within 120 hours, productively we discussed. Now some students might have a doubt, sir, it is 120 hours. No, like how did you cover within 120 hours everything? That's where the expertise lies, that's where productivity lies. I don't discuss any unnecessary stuff, unnecessary talk, nothing. Just best example, today morning I already made a video called no love story, only content, like that. There is a title in my video, there is a video on my channel, just go and watch that, why our course duration is very less. And I'm proudly telling you this 120 hours is very powerful than regular class which you're looking at in the market. I'm undoubted, I'm confidently telling you, not out of arrogance, confidence, out of confidence I'm telling you, you will be 100% justified in this EVO batch. And by the way, if at all those of you are looking for my GOAT notes and all, you can find it here. So CA final, GOAT notes, chart notes, question bank, everything you can find. Question bank is also colored. Question will have color, answer will have color. Okay, that's it. So that's with respect to 3/4 strategy and course, everything is all about. That's it. Okay, all the very best, guys.